I'm so excited about the MP versus iG.V. What do we got? It's Owie on the Enchantress.
Okay.
Okie dokie doodles. Ready to go. Actually misses the initial shockwave. With the slow onto Super. Into the setup. This should be a first blood, and indeed it is. Owie picks up one and will force Paparazzi out of the lane.
Item. Seems like a good option to get.
Oh, look at that. Skewer there into Owie's creep. The setup, the execution, it's perfect. Keeps MSS off target, but hello. Guess who it is? Once again, Owie is there. He'll miss the stun, but it doesn't matter.
This could theoretically come.
Here we go. Owie's very low on the mana. He isn't going to have enough for the heal. Okay, he's got the one charges and goes diving back round to the safety of his own tower, but there's the initiation, onto the initiation from SVG. The follow-through ultimate from 1437, holding back iG.V. SVG could be in trouble, getting cut down low here. He's now going to look for the TP out. Can he make it? No. MSS, no messing around, straight up with the RP and the skewer. They'll bring down the Timbersaw almost certainly, eventually, finally with the shockwave. They did lose SVG, but they'll be claiming a second as it's a double kill for MSS.
Nice little mechanical plays. He throws the impetus, then moves back to make sure he gets the extra bit of damage.
Oh, and SVG, he's been hitting these hooks. Cicada will get out though with the chain. MV does have the follow through though. The concoction goes in. SVG looks to focus down him. MV went first for the Warlock, now comes back across with MSS as they RP down Cicada. Take another in 12-3. NP.
They're stomping. They're stomping really hard right now.
This is pretty insane. Envy will, it stuns his own illusion that was created by the morphing just to make sure that they don't have the radiance to farm with. And what the heck is going on? MP turning up to this match with something entirely different.
Okay, so double boots, double quelling blade. Why not?
All the value damage.
The quelling blade does stack with the iron talon.
Oh, interesting here. iG.V are going to go for initiation, find the call, but at the same time, MSS on the back. He does get two. Hunter's Curse has been dropped as well. They'll skewer Super and Injulife back into the hands of MP. They've taken down two. Here comes the impetus flying forward. Concoction as well onto Injulife. A double kill for MV. Cicada seeing if he can maybe clean something up in return as he looks towards MSS. SVG on the high ground. He has got that hook shot back in a few seconds. He's already been pulling out the big plays, and he'll continue to do so. Just walks in, blocks him in the cogs. The damage comes flying through from Owie. It's true. MSS in the mid lane gets the skewer back into the hook shot from SVG. The coordination's there. Hood won't do too much to save him as the impetus comes flying in. The Winter's Curse controls him. And there we have it. After it wears off, the damage comes back through from MP. They do get a nice vacuum wall onto two in response. Chaotic off drops as well, but the RP comes in from MSS, corners them up. They don't actually have the follow-up, it seems, initially. Owie does manage to kill up a second. Paparazzi looking towards Owie. And this time round, Vitality are finding trades. They get two in return. Paparazzi goes for the TP out, will make it. MV already used the concoction on the backlines to take down, I believe, the Slaughter. So it's a 2 for 2, the best trade that iG.V have had so far this game. SVG just playing around in the outskirts of it. Oh, MV's had the chance to get in and personal onto Super. Making sure that the trade does end up again MP favored. With the Ghost Scepter, MV continues to chase down 1437, looking for a chance to Winter's Curse. He'll use it just to hold Cicada in place. MP, they're checking out the situation, trying to find the backliners. MV pops the BKB, continues to chase down. SVG is there and waiting to make sure the Cicada can't get away. Will get the Bloodstone Suicide off. SVG still has that hook shot.
They're swinging back mid. They're pinging this out. They want to get a lane of racks now. Owie's just going to charge high ground with an Ag Scepter. Yeah, good luck getting near.
Oh, look at that damage. Oh my goodness. Where's your shrines now? Go for a big play. He's going to be spotted out as the Shadow Blade wears off. We are going to see on the back, in July, being focused by Envy. They'll take down the Darks here as the first one. SVG's there with the control onto Cicada. Cicada just melts, and GG is called. NP providing us with what's been the biggest beatdown so far in the group stages. 31-6, 27 minutes. Holy moly. There's a lot of heroes for NP around in the neighborhood, and up on the high ground, SVG standing there. iG.V not to be deterred. They want to go in. They want to contest this. And in fact, Envy in trouble, but the backup will be there immediately from the team. They'll turn towards trying to get them off Envy, but it's not going to work. Envy's down. That's your first blood. MP will find one kill in return. So they are. Look for the Astral setup, but Envy playing it just on the edge of it. And Cicada may have got a bit too greedy. Gets kicked back here by SVG. Stampede comes through from Owie as they look to close the gap, bring down the OD, and find more potentially as well. Skewer from MSS as he comes in close range for the shockwave to finish off Super.
Dream target, but it's a target nonetheless, as Now he gets 403 kill score, 6k net worth.
Envy's got to be a bit careful. He's not on the map. I guess he just still have the Stampede to rely on, and indeed it comes through. They'll get the smash onto Dogfights. Magnetized down as well. Owie just jumps in straight away. Can they get the turnaround, iG.V? They're looking towards Owie. They really don't. Head down towards the bottom as the wave starts to come in. Stampede comes out. They're looking to make a play in mid. Owie closes the gap immediately, gets the blink stun off onto Cicada. SVG and MSS turn up to finish the deal. That's the OD down for 45. Really being back on the
top lane.
He's insane. Is he in trouble? He has the Stone Gaze. iG.V are really trying to fight around it, but I mean the Stone Gaze alone was just enough to force them back, and now the rest of MP turn up into town. Boulder smash onto Super. That's the CM out and down. They look for a Splinter Blast connection. You have to be a little careful, and there's your jump in. First of all onto Injuly. MSS looking for the skewer setup, brings Injuly back. They've got the Stone Gaze as well. Injuly just absolutely surrounded. Cicada trying to come in and help out with a defensive Astral. In fact, for the time being, it may have just done it. Injuly's able to get the wall out, surges away. Paparazzi ticking down low to the magnetized, in fact goes down. Aegis is popped, back in the center of the fight. MSS jumping back in. Shockwave isn't going to connect with Dogfights. Vitality's half of the map. Paparazzi, okay, quick jump there. In fact, Dogfights was attempting, I think it was a bit of a bait and switch there as he swapped places with Owie. Vacuum, wall, but it doesn't matter. They stampede immediately away. MP just getting themselves the hell out. They still have an RP available, but MSS did have the bug on him. Now he'll Shadow Amulet up. He's going to look for the position. They're held close together there by the initial Winter's Curse set up from 1437. MSS continues hiding in the shadows. Paparazzi's already taken down one. MSS waiting for the perfect time, the perfect place. They're relatively grouped up. Oh no! He does hold it. Cancel cast. There's the RP. Skewers into position. They've caught two, but Cicada, oh my goodness, drops the hammer. And with that, it is going to be iG.V taking the fight. Massive team fight. To Paparazzi, he's in the pit. MSS still to cover the shadows. Isn't going to get connected on by that dust as well, so can still get that jump factor onto the side of iG.V. But there's the jump in July. 3-man vacuum wall. Owie comes in response though, and the Stone Gaze is there from Envy, forcing iG.V to back away. In July, can he actually get himself out of this one? He will. Owie's going to be held back here by the CM. There's your RP from MSS though, getting both Paparazzi and Cicada, but once again a fight where the Sanities comes out. There's huge amounts of damage, and it may just be enough. MP, they've lost 3, but Envy on the high ground, trying to deal with Paparazzi in dogfights. Paparazzi hasn't got the time lapse, already used it. Cicada is free to take a lot of intelligence, really build up the damage potential that his Sanity's Eclipse can do.
Time to back soon for MP with all that in stolen, but
Paparazzi is underneath the sentry. There's the jump in. Cicada immediately with the Sanity's Eclipse. He's blown up one. If he turns towards him, Cicada, can he get away? Not with an RP like that. MSS finds the setup. The Greaves are enough though. Coming in just in time. Injuly saves the OD. MSS going in fully aggressive, but he can't quite finish off the OD, and Envy is now in a lot of trouble. Paparazzi, time-lapse is back. Envy's down once. They pop the Aegis. Dogfights and Injuly will kill off MSS. Can they kill Envy a second time? He's got Blade Mail. Doesn't have a Stone Gaze. I mean, look at the evasion go to work. It's certainly causing issues. iG.V have to be careful about how they do it, but he's been left alone. All his friends have gone home, and Envy will be taken down. iG.V hold the base.
The kind of mad for OD as well.
Oh no! Misses the RP here. Cicada with the slide out. Will be held in place by the Winter's Curse. The PKP is already out. Can they actually kill him though? That's the question.
He blinks.
Oh, he wasn't even looking at Envy. And he's going to get out of it. He's got Hurricane Pipe back up. Cicada will be A-OK, and on the backlines, Paparazzi rips through SVG, jump forward from Injuly, they get the combo with the Vacuum Crush. Out he comes back in on the backlines, looking to rectify this here for MP. He's taken down Super.
Interesting, Envy's gone for the Stone Gaze stuff. It's good. Plus, it used to be +1 second, I think, and now they buffed it to +2.
There we go, Boulder smash onto 2 as MP moving thick and fast. Cicada falling low, but the BKBs forces up to the high ground. Dogfights will go. Dogfights, he needs to jump, and he needs to jump right now, but it's not going to happen. Roshan is taken down. Envy picks up the Aegis.
This is a
you
smart
don't need buyback, you just need that rapier, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Envy.
He even sold the phase boost. He didn't just put him in his stash. He's like... So,
how do you stop this?
Maybe I pull Medusa deep into your base, so you pull NP whole team deep into your base as a result, which not the easiest thing to achieve. 4 staffs can kind of help.
Quick reactions from both sides, dodging either's respective blink initiations. Indeed, Envy just allowed free range to get this down.
Weaver's just going to go for bottom. See what Envy does. Do they go for another lane? Do they go for tier 4s?
Envy doesn't have a TP, of course. No surprises there. So he's going to have to stick and go full in. And they really need to go full in. Now we'll get the jump. There's the RP onto OD. OD's out. Does have buyback. Immediately uses it. At the same time, Paparazzi's getting away with a fair bit. Will now choose to TP back. They're going to choose to take the fight full on. Certainly need to. Dogfight's falling low. Zakata sliding in. Held back by the Winter's Curse. Be getting into position to make sure that that Stone Gaze kicks in, and Sakata the statue out and down, die back from the OD, and the Rapier is certainly doing it here. The damage from Envy ripping through Vitality. Buybacks will come out from iG.V and Paparazzi, but the tier 4s are gone. Envy's onto the Ancient. Can they do anything to stop him? That's the question. I mean, you've got Dogfights trying to go on the back lines, but it's the front lines that's the issue here. Envy just focusing the Ancient. iG.V's there with the vacuum wall combination. But then they don't care. They'll hit on forward, take the win, bringing down the Ancient. And at the end of the day, that damage that Rapier offered, it was game winning.